Well, I've been Bye, guys.
I've been Snoofle.
Bye.
Do we just put the headsets down?
Yeah.
All right.
We're gone.
Hello. How you doing?
No, Snoop, it's not. I hate that. How is that possible? Because every set I play someone new. Don't pick so many. Yo, my K roll is 5-0 on my weekly.
Did somebody say K roll? Should we go double K roll one day?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
For like at least a set.
For what? At least a game, because you're gonna lose that game, because K roll is bad.
Yeah, I know. We would definitely lose that game. Atata was like, I want to play Ganon. I was like, all right, we're not going to win this doubles fucking tournament then.
No, don't play Ganon
doubles
when
tournament.
if your teammate even knows somebody.
You can whip it out? Yo!
If your opponent even
snake bait.
knows somebody who plays Donkey Kong, don't go Ganondorf. Donkey Kong gets a grab at 40 and Ganon dies.
He looks at me and he goes, my Ganon's good. I go, oh? And he goes, yeah, I won a game off Raven King and Friendlies. And I was like, all right.
I'm mad because he hit me with 3 whiz kicks off stage that killed me, and I shielded all 3 of them.
You shielded 2.
All 3 of them I shielded, but I died anyway because...
One of them you dashed up, and you can't cancel dash with shield.
That's stupid. Fix it. I shielded at least 2 of those, though.
This game would be so much better and so much worse at the same time if you could dash cancel shield. This would be the most patient, boring version of Brawl possible. If you could dash cancel
That's fine
shield.
by me. You know me. I don't like doing anything that's
like
interesting. I like being boring.
All right, so we're going to get Nautilus Aztec. Aztec's still going to be playing the Lucas. He's been spamming that weird Zaire cancel thing lately. That's like Lucas's one actual reasonable option. He's convinced it's a glitch and they're going to take it away. Meanwhile, Nautilus playing a character that they could completely just delete if they wanted to in Pichu. And we're still feeling the effects of 20 years ago. Somebody was sitting in a room and goes, hey, you know what would be funny? Let's put Pichu in Melee. And now we're feeling the pain of that decision 19 years later, 18 years later, or whatever. It's awful. It's
Forgive him for
thing.
he knew not what he did. There's no way he could have foreseen this.
No, it's crazy. Like, just imagine that. Imagine being at that board meeting and going, guys, Pichu in Melee. And now all the Ultimate players have to pay the price.
See, the board winning I'm interested in is, all right, guys, we finished the game ahead of schedule, and we still are getting paid, so we have to do something. We need to put another character in.
Actually, they ran out of time.
Piranha Plant.
Yo, P-Plant's sick.
That's how it happened. That has to be how it happened.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Mario character, so they already have the rights, so it's, like, free for them.
Yeah,
but it's not freeze for them.
They said it was
Aztec
clearly a
trying
bonus.
to move forward by PK firing the wrong way so that Pichu could hurt him, but then Nautilus missed because I think he was confused. I guess that's a real thing. Aztec will watch the bot, I'm sure, later and tell me, like, hey, this is a real thing. He reverse cancels to get momentum on PK fire to move around, and just, like, it looks like you're in pain trying to do that. Like, you're leaving yourself open to get punished.
Yeah,
what do I know?
He's real, oh my gosh, he's real technical. He knows left tech. Just at Papa, he was telling me that Lucas has a wave dash, like an actual real wave dash.
Yeah, you just saw it.
Yeah.
The Zaire dash. I've got to play with Nautilus for a while, or today. He is the only Pichu I've really seen that we really truly have in Chicago that will do different types of recoveries off stage to try to mix up their opponent. It's not always that necessary because it's really hard to edge guard Pichu, but it's a good thing to be able to like control your up-Bs.
And it's important too because it's actually in this game much harder than it was in the previous game to control that. In Smash 4, Pikachu's up B, it was easy to snap ledge, but in this one you just have to be so much more precise whether you're Pikachu or Pichu.
So Aztec showing off the down smash that goes over the ledge. Lucas has got some jank in this game. PK freeze, down smash going over ledge, got the Zaire dancing.
That's the nature of some characters, is that they can be H tier, but they have some janky stuff that gets them kills. So.
Have you seen the get up tier list? Get up attack tier list? He's H- because H was too high. Because he has the worst get up attack in the entire game for range.
And you mean ledge get up or get up get up?
Like get up attack off ledge.
Okay.
Like obviously, like in comparison, contrast, like Bowser's reaches almost to the platform.
Snakes and Lynx are huge.
Snakes isn't very good.
Or not Snakes, Lynx and who was they thinking of?
Lynx is pretty big.
Lynx is huge.
But like Bowser's was triple S tier in comparison. It's crazy. Lucas is like doesn't do anything. That's why you'll never see a Lucas do get up attack.
I mean, it's so uncommon too because a lot of us are just so conditioned to not use these options because they were bad in the previous game that we're still afraid to use them in this game.
So this is a battle of two guys who Ateozc was in the discussion for PR. He didn't quite make it. He had too many rough losses last season. And then Nautilus, who made a hell of a tear. He's been on fire the last, like, month and a half.
Was he around for Smash 4?
I don't really know. If he was, he didn't try or care. He wasn't like a...
Oh, my gosh.
Is that going to kill?
No, he's alive.
He's super... Who, Ateozc's alive?
No, Nautilus. I thought he was... It didn't give you the red flash, so I just thought he was fine.
No, it didn't give you the red flash because Lucas wasn't built correctly. And that's okay. So, Ateozc gonna... Yeah, he's been doing the double jump cancels there. I hope they keep it. It's really cool that it's in the game. But if they're like, oh, it's a bug, we don't want the Lucas to have that, it'd be stupid. There's other characters that need to worry
wasn't
about.
Bayo's triple jump a bug, though? Or was that intentional? Or extra jump?
See, that's another thing. People say it's a glitch, but was it? Don't you think they would have, like, repaired that?
I don't know. I mean, wave dash was a glitch, and they never patched melee.
No, I'm saying it's still in the game. Like, an ultimate triple jump, quote-unquote, glitch is still a thing.
It's a lot of...
So it must have been intentional.
I don't know. I mean, I think they should remove his triple whatever nair when they remove wave dashing and L canceling from melee.
So, Nautilus with the counter pick of FD, and I get that Pichu's really strong, but against Lucas, I do not agree with this. You don't have the platforms to approach him with from above, and the dancing with the Zairs is so hard for any character in the game to deal with.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard to juggle Lucas anyway. You're going to get these true combos, but catching landings, Lucas has a lot of options for landing, so adding platforms or taking them away won't really make a difference for juggling.
Yeah, maybe Nautilus saw something that we didn't. Ateozc going for that up B jank again because he got it once. So he probably wants to ease up on that at the moment. He's gone for it twice and got punished for it both times, but he's had Pichu in a bad spot both times. Although that's not going to kill. Wow. Oh, that would have been so cool.
Yeah, I mean, Pichu's light enough to where even the weakest freeze will kill.
Does Lucas just not have an up air anymore? Nautilus with the unfortunate SD.
Lucas's up air already wasn't super good, and it's like...
Yeah, but Pichu at 130?
That's true, yeah.
I guess
it's still very vulnerable, because Pichu could land with anything and probably beat it.
I guess it's one of those moves that, like, if a move is bad enough, even the mains are like, I'm not going to use this. Why would I do that?
Yeah, Pichu probably could have landed with Nair or Bear or any move and probably beaten it, so...
The way this matchup has been going, alright, yeah, I was just going to say, Nautilus needed to seal that stock out because Lucas, if he gets back on stage and starts really putting on the damage effects, he could have run away with the game, and he's already up one. The Nautilus with the clutch F tilt to keep himself in it, and now take a lead, very likely.
That Thunder Jolt hit from behind him.
Yeah. Pichu is a fair and balanced character.
Ooh.
That might be... No? Okay. I killed Ness earlier today. Ooh, where are you going?
Yeah, his Zair surprisingly didn't make it all the way over there.
I was more... I think he was concerned about the Thunder, which I can't blame him for. Thunder's good. That gets the get up fair. Nautilus has been leaving himself vulnerable to ledge hop aerials, and Ateozc's been doing them a lot.
I don't think he's been meaning to do those grounded fires. I think he's missing his jumps because they look like they left him very vulnerable. I think he wants the jumping fire.
He went for the up air again.
Oh
no!
No jump. He's got it. He's got a bounce though. Oh, that was really smart for Nautilus. Didn't get it, but that was actually really smart.
He's doing it again.
He's got to get out.
Nautilus could have just killed him. I think he, like, panicked for a sec. But, like, Ateozc, as good as he is with the up B, you might want to ease off doing that as his, like, ledge trap option. So we're not going to do it. That's the Wi-Fi. That's straight up the Lucas is going to spam fair, and you're going to get hit by it sometimes because it's, like, frame 4 or whatever. It's so fast. So now we got a last stock situation. Ateozc gets another fair, gets himself back on.
It doesn't look like there's a lot Pichu can do to the to that, other than avoid it to that Zair. Oh my gosh, is he gone?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's super dead.
Jeez.
Pichu.
He only got one hit. Only one hit. He didn't even need the extra damage from the other hits, and it killed.
Well, it's the last hit that matters. It's like a cloud side being, and you spot dodge through the first 4 of cross slash, and you explode on the 5th one.
I'm going to confess, I play a lot of Pichu pretty often, but I've never fought a Pichu, so I don't know how difficult it is to fight that character.
He's really tiny, and a lot of things that should work don't. It's the best way I can explain it.
Well, no, correction, I fought one Pichu, but it was Pichu Dittos, and I was winning them. So, and they were Pichu mains, so I don't think I've fought like super good Pichus yet.
Well, right at the moment, Pichu's a great decision if you want to go far. I feel like a lot of players are hesitant to pick up characters like Pichu because they feel like they're going to get banned outright when, or not banned, excuse me, nerfed outright when the patches come out. And I can understand the fear, especially with a character like Pichu where a move as safe as F-tilt just killing is a little insane. But yeah. I really hope they go the direction of buffing characters that need it more than nerfing characters like Pichu. Like, I don't mind a character as explosive as Pichu if everyone is as explosive as Pichu.
You know, I would actually prefer nerfs just because it's easier to nerf 5 characters than it is to buff 30. And there are just 1 character or 2 maybe that I hate.
Yeah, but there really aren't characters in this game that theoretically need nerfs. Like, we're still early enough to not know if that character would have been beatable in that way. Pichu's probably the only character that people have made a consistent argument for is, like, the strongest character in the game. But the way that you nerf him without messing with his kit is you just make him do more damage to himself. It's like an easy Band-Aid fix to see over time and say, all right, you know, we adjusted him a little bit. But we didn't take away his kit. We didn't change him fundamentally. So that the players playing the character don't have to be like, well, I just spent 6 months learning the character, now it's gone. What was the point?
I mean, they could make him do less knockback, but then what makes him better than Pikachu?
If he does less knockback,
yeah.
Then he's just theoretically has better combos.
Yeah.
Which is even scarier.
Oh.
If they were going to nerf one move, I would say nerf the F-tilt.
Gosh, that's strong.
Because Pichu shouldn't have a move that kills with that amount of
and is pretty much almost completely safe.
Yeah, but I don't honestly even look at Pichu and say this character needs a nerf. I don't even think a lot of characters really need crazy buffs.
Oh, he didn't get the last one.
Yeah, Ateozc was going in. He almost made this a huge lead in his favor. See, Ateozc went back at B, so I'm not crazy. Like that was not a great stage choice for Pichu. And Nautilus is just making it work.
Sirius gonna make that. Ooh.
Yeah, that dare covers everything. Nautilus was explaining to me, like, the change he would make to Pichu is the dare is too good.
You know, that is something he gets here, though. Not as far as the juggling, but the frame traps. Pichu's definitely going to get frame traps here. We almost saw one, so maybe that's why he picked it in the last game. Couldn't you air dodge in? There's no platform to land on.
Yeah, the damage Pichu does to himself is, like, negligible in this game, to the point where it's almost irrelevant, but it needs to be relevant. I think he as a kit is fine. But there needs to be a little bit more risk to your reward.
It definitely deters people from just like how Clouds used the back air in the last game. It deters that. You can't just spam it for no reason with no intention of hitting anymore. If anything needs to be more damage, it would be that Thunder Jolt, I think.
Ooh, Nautilus with the sick turnaround grab. Ateozc was actually kind of in a bad way there for a second.
Aztec's having a lot of trouble killing, and the only way he really can is with the grab, but how hard is it to grab this character?
Well, he's been getting forward airs, too. Pichu will actually just get to a point where he's going to die to, like, that. Lucas does have difficulty killing, though. He has to basically get a read a lot of the time. Now we're at the point where PK Fire might kill it across the stage.
Forward tilt probably will.
Yeah, he's going to continue to spam the fire. Oh, there's the forward air.
The problem with that, yeah, is he has to anti-air. If Pichu stays grounded, the forward air is going to miss unless you land with it, but then you're not going to auto-cancel it.
That was a nice combo. 42 damage. And you know how light Pichu is if you do get the hard read.
Oh,
I think down smash would have won the game.
That's a definite buff to that get-up attack in this game. He'd have been dead in the last game.
Oh, tried to air dodge through it, couldn't quite make it past.
So this is 2 combos to even.
This is an even game. Pichu can kill you at 10. Like, it's just, that's how good Thunder is.
Well, the fire beat the Jolt and hit Pichu.
Good up tilt from Aztec. All right, I like trying to, yep, got him. Last hit's going to do it, and Aztec is going to take it in 3 games. Good showing there with some of the Lucas tech. The dancing Zairs are so crazy. Double jump cancel Zair is